Thanks to our friends over at Asus Philippines, we were given a first look at their latest lineup of crazy thin and flexible laptops. Mabuhay Manila, this is Drew for ManilaShaker.com, and this is our first look of the shiny new Asus ZenBook lineup. Let's start things off with the Zenbook UX360 CA, or in commercial terms, the ZenBook Flip. Covered in spun metal alloy, the Zenbook Flip feels cool and solid in the hands. The usual 2016 conventional ports can be found here, like a micro HDMI port, SD card slot, 3.5 audio jack, 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, and the AC adapter plug. Upon opening, the device felt sturdy and solid. The screen wasn't as stable as we'd liked, since the display was meant to be 360-degree rotatable set on 2 hinges. This performance-focused convertible lets you choose your preferred viewing angle, whatever the situation. The ZenBook Flip will retail from $799 or 38,000 pesos before taxes. Takeaways from our first look are as follows. The Flip will be powered by Intel Core M Skylake, IPS on higher tier 13.3-inch model at QHD resolution, which is 40% clearer than a Retina. 12 hours of endurance as per Asus testing. The good so far: convertible hinges, decent specs, solid battery life, and great port choices. The bad: screen is not stable on traditional position. Some difficulty when used outdoors. The most eye-catching laptop in the line is none other than the Asus ZenBook III. We can't help but notice how thin and light this laptop is. But don't let that fool you. This tiny device packs a powerhouse of specs to help even the most demanding users. From the onset, the whole construction is built from aerospace-grade aluminum. We wanted to test how tough it would be as a throwing weapon, but we were not allowed. From the outside, we see the Asus signature hairline spun metal concentric circle design with subtle tapering on the edges in gold. The ZenBook III features a full HD 12.5-inch display cammed into its 11.9mm frame protected by Gorilla Glass 4. The base model will include the 6th Gen Intel Core i5, up to 16GB of RAM, up to 1TB solid-state drive, 1 USB-C port, 1 audio jack, and up to 9 hours of endurance. The screen is crisp and clear with details. The backlit keyboard worked wonders and are clicky. The gesture-supported glass-coated trackpad is smooth and cool to the touch, which is where you can find the fingerprint sensor for added security. The subtleties include the Harman Kardon surround sound 5-magnet speaker design. It's hard to imagine a small laptop like this popping out tunes with great quality, and it does just that. We even tested this outdoors and we were just flabbergasted. Wow! Outdoor na yun. The ZenBook III will retail at $999 for the base model or 47,000 pesos before taxes. It's crazy thin, clear and crisp display, amazing stereo speakers. The downside is that it has 1 USB-C port for everything aside from the audio jack. The most versatile of the lineup, the Asus Transformer 3 Pro, impressed us with specs and flexibility of choices. From the outside, we were greeted by a solid metal design that reminded of the Surface 4 Pro. The Transformer 3 Pro opens up to the detachable keyboard with kickstand to prop it up properly. This 12.6-inch 3K resolution touchscreen display is powered by a 6th Gen Intel Core i5 for the base model, 16GB of RAM, 1TB solid-state drive, and USB 3.1 Type-C, Thunderbolt 3, HDMI, and 1 USB-A for ports. The detachable backlit keyboard unhinges by a set of magnets. The keyboard is clicky and flexes a bit. The trackpad is smooth and has gesture support. The unit includes a 13-megapixel back-facing camera and 2-megapixel front cameras where one functions for Windows Hello. There's also a Transformer 3 version aimed at the budget-conscious, but the laptop mode is a little flimsy because of the magnetic folding cover mechanism to keep it upright. The Asus Transformer 3 Pro will retail at $999 for the base model or 47,000 pesos before taxes, and the Transformer 3 will retail at $799 or 38,000 pesos before taxes. The good so far: tablet mode with growing capabilities via stylus, powerful specs in a tablet-cum laptop, and great display. The bad: price is relatively close to ZenBook III, which is lighter and thinner with similar specs. That's it for our 2016 Asus ZenBook lineup first look. Which one would you prefer? Let us know in the comment section below. For the latest in tech, keep it locked in on ManilaShaker.com. Once again, this has been Drew. Mabuhay, Manila.